Most people believe wealth is about working harder, earning more, and saving better. But if that were true, teachers, doctors, and engineers would dominate the richest lists in the world. They don't. The truth is uncomfortable. Money does not reward effort, it rewards position. And almost no one explains how that position changes as you move up the wealth ladder. This video is not about motivation. It's not about hustle culture or overnight success. It's about a simple structure that quietly explains why some people stay stuck their entire lives while others build wealth almost automatically. 5 levels. Each one changes how money works for you. This is the wealth ladder. No one explains. Level 1. Income earners. Level 1 is where almost everyone begins and where the majority of people remain for life. At this level, income is directly tied to time. You work a fixed number of hours, complete assigned tasks, and receive payment. If you stop working, income stops immediately. The connection between effort and earnings is absolute. This level includes employees, hourly workers, corporate professionals, freelancers paid per project, and even highly educated individuals such as doctors, engineers, and lawyers. Income may vary widely, but the structure does not change. One person equals one income stream. The biggest weakness of level 1 is dependency. In most economies, over 70% of individuals rely on a single paycheck as their primary source of income. That means one job loss, one economic downturn, or one health issue can instantly remove financial stability. Inflation adds silent pressure. While wages increase gradually, the cost of housing, food, healthcare, and education often rises faster. Over time, purchasing power shrinks, even when salaries increase. Taxes are also most visible here. Income is taxed before it reaches the individual, leaving limited room for optimization. Wealth rarely compounds at this level because surplus capital is small and inconsistent. Level 1 rewards discipline and effort, but growth is linear. Promotions take time. Raises are incremental. There is always a ceiling controlled by employers or industry standards. It is stable, predictable, and socially accepted, but it rarely creates financial freedom. Level 2. Skilled leverage. Level 2 begins when income disconnects slightly from hours worked and becomes connected to value created. Here, skill creates leverage. A software developer can build a product once and sell it repeatedly. A content creator can publish one video that generates revenue for years. A consultant can charge premium rates based on expertise rather than time. You are no longer paid for attendance. You are paid for output. Digital platforms have expanded this level globally. Talented individuals can now access international markets. Top performers in skill-based fields often earn several times more than average salaried workers. However, there is still a limitation. You remain the engine. If production slows, income slows. If you stop, revenue declines. Burnout becomes common because demand increases faster than capacity. Many skilled individuals feel successful but are trapped by performance pressure. This level offers flexibility and higher earning potential, but it is still dependent on personal output. You have more control than an employee, yet income stability is not guaranteed. Level 2 builds income faster than level 1, but it does not automatically build wealth. It creates opportunity, not permanence. Level 3. Business ownership. Level 3 is where the structure changes completely. Instead of being the worker or the expert, you become the owner of the system. Businesses generate income through processes, teams, products, and distribution. Revenue is no longer tied directly to your personal time or energy. It flows through structure. Examples include agencies, startups, e-commerce brands, manufacturing firms, media companies, and SaaS platforms. The defining characteristic is scalability. Revenue can grow without equal growth in personal effort. Data consistently shows that business owners control a disproportionate share of wealth in most economies. Ownership allows access to profits, equity growth, and asset appreciation. Businesses can be expanded, sold, or inherited, but complexity increases significantly. Cash flow management, hiring, competition, regulation, and leadership challenges create risk. Many businesses fail within their first few years because systems are weak or poorly managed. A common mistake is owner dependency. If the company cannot function without daily involvement from the founder, growth is limited. The business becomes another demanding job. True level 3. Success requires delegation, systems, and leadership. When the business operates independently, it becomes a true asset. This level creates surplus capital, and surplus capital is what enables movement to the next stage. Level 4. Capital allocation. Level 4 is where money becomes the primary worker. Instead of building businesses or trading skills, you allocate capital into assets designed to grow over time. The focus shifts from effort to decision-making. Capital allocation includes investments in stocks, real estate, private companies, funds, bonds, and other financial instruments. The objective is long-term growth with managed risk. Global wealth studies show that high net worth individuals generate the majority of their income from investments rather than salaries. Compounding becomes the dominant force at this stage. Returns generate additional capital. That capital generates more returns. Over time, growth becomes exponential instead of linear. Emotional discipline is critical. Poor decisions driven by fear or greed can erase years of progress. Successful allocators rely on data, diversification, and patience. Access to this level often requires significant capital, which is why many people first pass through business ownership. Larger capital pools unlock higher quality opportunities. At level 4, time becomes less connected to income. Wealth grows quietly in the background. Financial independence becomes realistic. Effort matters less, strategy matters more. Level 5. Power and influence. Level 5 extends beyond wealth into control over systems. At this stage, capital is used not only to generate returns, but to shape the environment in which returns are made. This includes major shareholders, institutional leaders, media owners, and policy influencers. Their decisions affect industries, regulations, markets, and public perception. Research in political and economic studies consistently shows that economic elites have significantly greater influence over policy outcomes than average citizens. Funding, ownership, and strategic positioning create leverage beyond money itself. Entry into this level is rare. It requires capital, networks, credibility, and long-term vision. Actions are highly visible and carry broad impact. At level 5, time horizons extend across generations. The focus becomes legacy, preservation, and structural positioning. Wealth no longer reacts to systems, it shapes them. How the latter connects. Each level operates under different rules. Level 1 rewards effort. Level 2 rewards skill. Level 3 rewards systems. Level 4 rewards allocation. Level 5 rewards influence. Most people remain stuck because they attempt to apply the rules of one level to another. Working harder cannot replace leverage. Skill alone cannot replace ownership. Ownership without allocation cannot maximize growth. The wealth ladder is not about motivation or luck. It is about position and structure. Understanding the level you operate and clarifies your limitations and your next move. Because wealth does not grow randomly. It grows differently at each level. Wealth is not a mystery, it is a structure. Most people spend their lives trying to climb faster, without realizing they are using the wrong rules for the level they are on. They work harder at level 1. They hustle harder at level 2. They stress harder at level 3. But the ladder was never about effort alone. It is about understanding where you stand and what that level actually rewards. Once you see the structure, everything changes. You stop chasing money blindly. You start positioning yourself strategically. You stop asking, how can I earn more? And start asking, what level am I building toward? Because the real difference between ordinary income and lasting wealth is not talent, luck, or even intelligence. It's knowing the game you're playing. And now you do.